Welcome back. This morning we are getting techno-savvy with a variety of gadgets. And here to tell us more about the latest features and how they work is designer Bryan Thompson. And I'm embarrassed to say I'm a little confused by all this new technology. Bluetooth, I don't even know exactly what that means, well, but you're here to help us out.
I'm here to help you out. I'm here to make it really simple.
Good.
You know, it's a great time to go digital because, you know, it is the new year and a lot of people are a little confused by it and they don't realize that it's really simple. And I'm going to help you break it down to show you how easy it really is.
Good. It's intimidating.
It is intimidating because there's so many choices out there. You know, the big news right now in this industry is the Apple iPhone that just came out, because that incorporates so many things from an MP3 player to GPS, but that in itself can be intimidating. So I thought, why don't we start with some of the more simple ones to get you.
Which one are we going to start with?
Well, you know what I would say is if you want to get yourself digitized and get your music online, really the most intimidating part is taking the music files and getting them into your computer. You know, my mom has an iPod with one Dan Fogelberg song on it that she hasn't used in 6 months, and it took her a long time to realize how easy it is. My suggestion is to just call one of the services in San Diego, and I put a list of them on KUSI.com that you can actually find services that will transfer the music for you.
And something that's very interesting, I mean, get a look at this. All these vinyls, we have probably 3 feet of records. In, you know, dusty records.
Yeah.
But you can call a service, and for probably, what, less than $100 a foot, you can get all of those downloaded onto your computer.
Exactly. You're going to put them on the computer. You don't have to do it. They give you one disc. And there's a bunch of them in San Diego. Like I said, I put them all on KUSI.com. That makes it easy because then you don't have to fight with the technology. Once you get it into the computer, like I was saying, the next thing is to get yourself the player to see it on. And I recommend, you know, I've been using these all week, and I use PC and I use Mac, so I don't really have a preference for one or the other, but I will say that you might want to start with a simple one like the SanDisk, because it's so easy. You literally plug it into the computer, it finds the software, it finds the music, you can drag stuff to it, boom, you're done.
All right, so the SanDisk takes the music from your computer and downloads it to your iPod?
Well, actually, this is your little MP3 player.
Oh, that's the thing.
That's the thing. Yeah. Now,
see?
But this would be if you have a PC, because this is a Windows-based.
All right.
Now, Apple has a similar one that's very cheap too, called the iPod Shuffle.
Okay.
You can put about 230 songs on this. What I like about this is that you can use it on an Apple or a PC. So
interchangeable.
Interchangeable. But some people have a preference for Apple or PC. So I would say if you're an Apple guy, go with this one. 70, 80 bucks, very cheap. 200 songs, you put it on there very easy.
Easy enough.
Now, if you want to get a little more high tech with them, the biggest. There are actually 3 out there right now that seem to be dominating the market, and I brought all 3 of them to show you.
Okay.
The 800-pound gorilla that everybody's trying to compete with is the iPod Video, and it's just so easy to use. You know, it's the one that you plug it in and it literally finds the music for you.
There it is. Now this is a video, so you can watch all kinds of stuff on there.
Yeah, and actually I think I have one of our segments on there. So there's Bryan and Sandra on Inside San Diego. But so that one's pretty easy. Now Microsoft just came out with a competitor to this called the Zune, and what they're marketing with this, with their big hook to lure you away from the iPod, is that it's a social device. And what that means is that you can share music via Bluetooth, and I'll explain that, with friends. If somebody else has one of these, you can walk up to them and say, "Hey, I like the song. Check it out." You point it at their Zune, and the song will go into their. So
you point and click at their little deal, and it goes right to them.
And they got, you know, they have video and everything too.
Could you show that? Let's get a close up of this, because this is really cool. It's a great screen too. How much is this?
This is about 200, 250 bucks, depending on where you get it. And the cool thing about the Microsoft one is it has a widescreen, so you can watch your movies in widescreen format.
Great for those long car rides.
Long car rides, right? Yeah. And so you know, and that's been the biggest thing today is how do you share music? You can't do that with the other ones. So that's a cool way. The other thing that this one actually is from Creative Industries.
Okay, and that'll probably be our last one we'll have time for. Let's go real quick there.
Okay. Yeah. It's called the Zen, and it has an FM radio that you can record from the. You can actually record from the radio on it.
Good deal.
Yep.
Well, some great recommendations. These are your faves, right?
These are my faves. Yep. And there's some really good stuff out there.
It's not that tricky, folks. Go to KUSI.com and you can read more and find out more about Bryan's recommendations. As always, it's great to see you.
It's good to see you, too.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Still ahead for us this morning, check out what's cooking during San Diego Restaurant Week.